Leathur Rokk. Welcome to my channel. You know, I got up early yesterday. I don't sleep too much. These leg cramps are just becoming so unbearable. Well, I got up yesterday and I had 2 coupons for Snapple, and I really like the Snapple peach iced tea. And how I got these coupons is sometimes you get a product and it doesn't really meet your expectations. When you contact the company, sometimes they send you coupons. So I had up till the last day of this year to use them, and I finally found them because it's easy to, misplace things. And I got them yesterday. And I'm having these leg cramps are becoming unacceptable. And I'm sick and tired. Every time I ask people for advice, all they tell me is eat bananas, drink water. I've drunk more water. I've tried eating 2 bananas in one day. It does not help. And can you imagine if you ate 2 bananas every day for the rest of your life? First of all, think of the cost, think of the calories. I'm afraid to experiment with potassium and magnesium because I guess unless you have a doctor's advice and find out what your levels are. And we have heart disease in my family. My mother has heart failure. Matter of fact, she can't eat this low salt product because well, I don't understand exactly why, but she said her doctor says she can't eat it, but it says it has 50% less sodium than table salt. But this says salt, potassium chloride, calcium silicate, magnesium carbonate, dextrose, and potassium iodide. I can't take multivitamins because they make me sick to my stomach unless I shovel a whole lot of food in, and for obvious reasons, I don't want to be shoveling a whole lot of food in. I'm a size 2. I don't want to get bigger. It's just a fact. I can't donate blood anymore because you have to be at least 110 pounds to donate blood. And the last couple of times I tried donating blood, they are really strict with all your enzymes and all your levels and all this and all that. And in order for me to change my diet to be acceptable to donate blood, I'd have to put on a bunch of weight, which I'm not willing to do. Most of the women in my family have a problem with morbid obesity. I somehow escaped that. I don't want to have to deal with that. And as far as the leg cramps go, I've actually gone outside talking to the gang guys, asking them if they had any advice. And I know that that's probably a dangerous thing to do because what can you get from a crowd like that? But they didn't even give me any information. It's gotten to the point where I've actually considered taking something to deal with these pains. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, I don't want to take muscle relaxants because I am going to be taking Botox in my future to, deal with the wrinkles and stuff, especially when I'm back to living and working in Los Angeles where all the good work is. You just have to meet certain standards in order to be employable. That's just the way it is. And we've come a long way as far as with the body positivity movement. Now you can be overweight and still get work and things, even for things that traditionally were not open to people like that. But it seems like age is the last taboo that people are not dealing with. So, in order to safely do Botox, you can't be on any kind of muscle relaxants and things. And these, if I fall asleep for a half hour watching TV or something, I woke up yesterday with screaming pain. This is so unacceptable. When this happened, it was in the daytime when this happened. I walked around the block, and then I decided to go to my garden. And I decided to do a post-freeze garden harvest. There's a lot of herbs and spices that you can still harvest after freezing. I don't know if you guys knew this. What I have here in this Sure Local freebie paper, a whole bunch of my harvest, and I figured while I'm telling you about different things, I'd show you this. This is parsley, a curly leaf parsley. And it's hard to believe that it's so hardy that it can still grow even when it's freezing. These are scallion onions. These are garlic chives. Both the this part and the onion-like bulbs, or these little bulbs, they're really, really tasty. And you can tear them up and put them in all kinds of food. This is fresh rosemary. Mmm, I just love, 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 love rosemary. These are leaves of sage. Sage is very hardy, and that just, it might seem like it's dried out, even though these are soft leaves, but you let these dry and you crumble them, and they're just wonderful. What I'm holding in my hand here is uh, purple creeping thyme. Now, they recommend that you actually rinse this off before using it, because in order to harvest it, you're pulling it, it's a ground cover, and you're pulling it off the ground, and there's dirt and dust. And I didn't used to wash it off, but you really want to have dirt in your food? I don't think you do. So, this is oregano, and it's another very hardy herb. Mmm, smells so good. I found some other things, black dead nettles, which you can make an herbal tea out of. Uh, I got some of them yesterday. I also got the leaves of wild strawberries, which you can brew them into a tea. And the time to pick them now is before the guy goes and mows. One of the things they do, which I hate, is whenever there's any kind of wildflowers come up, they mow the lawn. And the thing is, our bees need the flowers. Our bees are our main pollinator, and if our bees die, we're going to become extinct. The bees are, we rely on them for more pollination. I mean, other animals do pollinating also. There's birds, there's bats, but still, we need to not be so quick to mow our lawns whenever there's any clovers. Where do you think clover honey comes from? Yeah, it's, these leg cramps are just unacceptable. And I can't, getting medical care in the state of New Jersey, it's ridiculous. Even if you have insurance, like I had an appointment to get a dental cleaning, and it's stupid, and this really makes me mad. They waste my time. They're all friendly and everything. They never got around to cleaning my teeth, and they start asking me questions about my primary care physician, and they've given me so many different names of people that instead of having one doctor, they switch me around, and I don't know who these people are. I can't pronounce their names. They have all these healthcare workers which come in. They immigrate them from all these other countries. So most of the healthcare people that we're seeing out here, you can't pronounce their names. You can't understand them because their accents are very heavy. And I know you can't help your accent and stuff. And people, if you have the qualifications, it shouldn't matter who you are as long as you're good at what you do and you give people adequate care. But we need to be able to communicate with our caregivers. And another reason why I really need to go back to Los Angeles, it's so much easier to get health care there. And now that Gavin Newsom has decided to give all the illegal aliens health insurance and stuff, that means that when I go back there, I won't have any problems. People won't be bugging me for ID papers, all this, all that. They realize, hello, you are a human being. You need health care. We will get to the bottom of these leg cramps. Because I've gotten some advice from some friends on Facebook, and they've told me the names of different drugs, and I've researched the side effects, and they're all tend to be, some of them, if you stop them abruptly, you go through withdrawal. I don't want that. Most of them you cannot take with other muscle relaxants, and Botox, botulinum toxin, it relaxes the if it's injected here, it relaxes the corrugator muscles, which are responsible for the frown lines, what we call the 11. And most people get Botox, you get it here and around here, and that is something I've wanted since the 90s. and I'm convinced that I'm going to need it for the work that I want. I mean, most people by their mid 30s they're getting it. Did you know in Germany, so few people get any kind of cosmetic work that people don't even recognize the normal signs of aging. Gosh, if you can't afford any treatments, don't visit Germany. They'll think you're ancient. It's ridiculous. Uh, yeah. But any of you guys have any advice on leg cramps? Please tell me. I can't. I'm afraid to sleep. I fall asleep for like an hour. I get these leg cramps. I don't want to really change my lifestyle. I don't want to start eating a bunch more food. I don't want to be put on any kind of drugs that cause weight gain. I don't want to be doubling my liquid intake because, what if you're outside and you have to find a restroom? Especially now that it's so cold that I'm wearing pants and stuff. You know how hard it is to undo trousers when you're really in a hurry? Men, you guys kind of have it easy and you know why. But this is so unacceptable with the leg cramps and things. Okay, and I want to give a thanks to some people who did some really groovy things for me. You know who you are. Thank you. I will talk to you guys in a couple of days. Bye.